Good morning, everyone, and thank you so much for tuning in to your Sunday edition of Wasatch Weekends. We've got a great show in store for you. Not only are we going to be talking to the Park City Community Foundation, but we're also going to talk to the U.S. Chamber of Commerce, and then we're going to give you some great summertime beauty tips and tricks. We've got a great show in store for you, and we love getting to be here to bring you all of this wonderful information every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. But first, let's take a look at that local weather forecast. I had a chance to chat with the Park City Community Foundation and about some great things that they're doing here in the community, and they always give such wonderful grants to people who really deserve them. Well, there are 3 finalists in the running for a grant, and so let's see what they have to say. We're known for having so many wonderful nonprofits here in our community, and without the Park City Community Foundation, that would not be possible. I'm joined by Rebecca Blanchette. Good morning, Rebecca.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for taking the time to chat with us and give us all this great information, because you guys do such a good job here in our community.
Thanks.
Now, there's some exciting things taking place. You guys have some exciting events coming up, so let's talk about them.
Great.
So you've got the Women's Giving Fund of grant of 2024. What is this?
Yeah, so Women's Giving Fund is a program at Park City Community Foundation. We're a group of almost 2,200 women who make an annual high impact grant to local organizations serving women, plus, and children in Park City.
Which is so incredible, because not many people understand what this does for the community. And so for people who have never heard of this before, can you give us a brief overview?
Yeah, so Women's Giving Fund started in 2013 with a group of local women who wanted to create lasting impact for women and children in Park City. And they gathered 1,000 women who each donated $1,000 to create a $1 million endowment. And the fund has grown over the years. And today we're over $2 million in the endowment. And we are granting $125,000 this year.
Which is incredible. And now you've got 3 finalists that are up right now. And so let's talk more about how people can get involved before we start talking about the finalist.
Great. So Women's Giving Fund members donate $1,000 to be a Women's Giving Fund member for life. We do monthly get-togethers with our Women's Giving Fund members, but the main component of membership is voting in this annual grant award.
And how many people were originally up for the grant? How many people signed up to be part of the grant?
Sure. So we had 23 organizations who applied for the grant this year.
And now there are 3 finalists.
Yes. So we narrow the grant finalists down to 3. We narrow the applications down to 3 finalists, and then we give each of those organizations a videographer. They make a 3-minute video, and those videos can be found on our website right now. And so our members get to watch those videos and learn about the grant applications, and then they cast their vote.
Which is so important, because this isn't a small chunk of money. This is a life-changing amount of money to maybe take a different step, maybe expand the business and the nonprofit. And so who are the 3 finalists?
So our three finalists this year are Mountain Mediation Center, Summit Community Gardens and Eats, and the People's Health Clinic.
All very important to the community, all bringing a different aspect into the community. And so each one is coming up with these 3-minute videos, but to vote, you have to be a member.
Correct. And people are welcome to join now through July 8th when they need to cast their vote for their vote to be counted.
And then, of course, you want people to come to the celebration of announcing the winner.
Yeah, so we have a great celebration. We call it our grant celebration. It's on July 10th, and it's sponsored by Vail's Epic Promise, and we hold it up at the Red Pine Lodge.
Which is so incredible, and it's such a unique opportunity for many people who don't know about all of the wonderful nonprofits that we have here in the community. It gives them that opportunity not only to learn the nonprofits, but then to directly interact with them.
That's right.
Which is so incredible, and it's so important that people get involved in our community in this aspect because it does make a difference to have these nonprofits here.
It sure does.
And how many
They're all doing
nonprofits?
incredible work.
Yes. How many nonprofits in total do we have here in Park City?
Oh gosh. I think we had over 120 nonprofits participate in Live PC, Give PC, another program at Park City Community Foundation last year. Around 120 nonprofits that participated in that's our annual day of giving in Park City.
Which is so incredible. And so this is just one of those many ways people can get involved. And of course, they can look forward to that event. But right now, we're really focusing on this event.
Yep.
It's incredible, and it's incredible that you do such a good job raising the money now. If people just want to donate money, is that a possibility?
It sure is. You can visit parkcitycf.org and click our donate button.
Which is such a great way for people to get involved. Now, are you ever looking for volunteers for some of these great events?
We do. We have, especially Live PC, Give PC, we have a lot of volunteer opportunities.
And then for the Women's Giving Fund, once you make that $1,000 donation, you become a member, and then you get to use this as a great networking tool throughout the community as well.
Yeah, we do. Women's Giving Fund has monthly get-togethers, and we do service projects. We do ski days, and an annual book discussion. So it's a great way to meet other people. And we see a lot of people who are moving to Park City, that joining Women's Giving Fund is one of the very first things that they do to get involved in the community.
This is such a great opportunity, like you said, for people to get involved in the community, and it's important that people are casting their votes because $125,000 will make a difference for any and all of these nonprofits, especially the 3 finalists.
It sure will, and I'd love to share with our community here that the grand total of the money that we're giving out is $125,000. Each of will have a big award winner, and they will receive $75,000, and then the 2 runners up will also receive $25,000 each. So everyone is a winner.
Oh, that's incredible. So one gets a little more, and then the other 2 still receive something as being a finalist, which will help those nonprofits make a difference as well.
It sure will.
And for each nonprofit, can you just give us like a brief overview of what they do for those of us who have not heard of the 3 finalists?
Sure. So Mountain Mediation Center, their grants will provide low-income families with services to navigate housing stability and family conflicts. This will happen through landlord, tenant, and domestic mediation programs that prevent eviction and homelessness and provide a path forward for women facing divorce. Summit Community Gardens and Eats will instill lifelong healthy eating habits and provide 1 to 2 servings of fruits and vegetables per lesson to 2,000 plus local school-aged children through hands-on cooking, nutrition, and gardening programs. And then finally, the People's Health Clinic will provide urgent reproductive health needs for uninsured community members and improve health outcomes for vulnerable women and children through family planning education, contraception access, prenatal care, and postpartum support.
All of these make such a difference in our community, and each one is so vastly important, so we're really grateful that these are our 3 finalists. Now, one more time, if people would like to get involved, what's the website where they can sign up and donate the $1,000 to become a member?
parkcitycf.org.
Rebecca, thank you so much for taking the time to chat with us, giving us all this great information, and we can't wait to see who the grand winner is.
Thanks so much for having me.
Make sure that you check out the website, and that way you can become a member, because this is one of those incredible community opportunities you're not going to want to miss out on. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back from the break, we've got more of the show, so stay tuned. The U.S. Chamber of Commerce has some exciting news as they've expanded the Small Business Awards program, and we had the opportunity to chat with them and hear what they have to say. So let's see what's going on with this new expansion.
Welcome back to the show. Small businesses are a huge part of any economy and community, and sometimes they don't get the recognition they deserve. But we have Jeanette Mulvey, Editor-in-Chief of CO, joining us this morning to talk about how we can help some of these small businesses get some recognition. Jeanette, good morning.
Good morning. Thank you so much for having me.
So what's the Chamber, and what are you guys hearing over there about small businesses, and what are you doing to help?
Sure. So the U.S. Chamber of Commerce, actually 90% of our members are small businesses and state and local chambers. So we're hearing from them all the time. And what we know, of course, is that small businesses are the heart and soul of the American economy and our communities, but they often don't get the recognition that they deserve. So that really inspired us to rethink our annual Small Business Awards program and turn it into something much bigger, where we can find as many of America's top small businesses as we can and recognize and celebrate them. So it's called the Co 100, and that's what I'm here to talk about today. And I hope I can convince your audience to enter.
Yes, definitely, definitely. And what defines a small business? Is it a number of employees or size? And kind of who can apply for this?
Sure. So there's lots of different answers to that question, but for the purposes of our contest, you need to be a US-based for-profit business. You need to be in business for at least 1 year prior to May of this year. You have fewer than 250 employees and less than $20 million in annual sales. So as you can imagine, the vast majority of small businesses that you probably know fit that qualification. One of the things that we did this year to make this awards program different than previous years is we have created 10 what we call categories of excellence. So we recognize that small businesses are all very different, and they succeed for different reasons. So when you enter this contest, you can actually choose which 5 categories you'd like to be judged in. And these are things like maybe you're great at customer service, or you have really good company culture, or you're a micro business and there you just have 1 or 2 employees. We have a special category for that group. So this is a way for us to really pick 100 companies that are very different and represent all different kinds of small businesses.
Awesome. And how does it work? Is it a voting process? When can people sign up, and how long does it last? And then also, what do they get with being nominated and also earning a top 100 title?
Yeah, let me walk you through all of that. So the first thing to know is that all of this information is at co100.com. So that's co100.com. Everything I say, you'll be able to find there. We have extended the application deadline until July 15th. So your audience has until then to fill out the application, but I encourage them to start soon because it is something they'll want to give a little bit of thought to. It might take like a half an hour, but it's something you want to think about for a couple of days as you're filling it out. Now, there is a small application fee, but we are giving your audience a special discount code. So they need to use small biz, BIZ 30 when they enter, and they will get a 30% discount. Now, you asked me, what do the winners get? So first of all, the thing that's really cool about this contest is you don't even need to be named to the Co 100 for this to be great for your business, because we have a panel of 30 judges who are small business journalists, experts, influencers. So they're going to be reading and learning about your business. And that in and of itself is great publicity for your company. The Co 100, who we will be choosing and naming at the end of August, they receive a number of things. They will be certainly written about and profiles published on our websites. The media often requests to interview them. That's happened to our past winners, where their local media stations want to meet and interview them. They will be invited here to the U.S. Chamber of Commerce in October for our annual awards gala and ceremony. where we will choose our semifinalists and announce America's Top Small Business. There's a $2,000 award for 9 semifinalists, and America's Top Small Business will receive $25,000.
That's amazing, Jeanette. It's a great opportunity for local businesses, both here and all over the country, really. But what advice do you have to some of these businesses that are going to submit, how to stand out a little bit in the application process?
Yes, I'm so glad you asked, because as we've been reading the applications in previous years, we started to see a pattern. The people who really rose to the top of the list were people who we figured out like 3 things they do really well. The first thing is they're really good at telling us their story. So why did you start this small business? What makes you especially qualified to run this particular business? What's your origin or backstory of how you got there? The second thing is be really, really clear about what your business does, like the products and services that you sell. Don't assume that we understand what your business is. Make sure you tell us. And the third is tell us how you are different and better than your competitors. Make it really easy for us to see that we should choose you over another company.
Awesome, awesome. Jeanette, more information at co100.com. Anything else you want to add? Anything else people should know about this?
I think just please enter. We love to meet you. We love to hear your stories. And we will be reaching out to so many of the applicants to interview them and feature them in articles. So it's kind of a no-lose proposition.
Awesome, awesome. So closes July 15th, a couple weeks here to get that application in. Start thinking about it right now. And co100.com to sign up and get more information. Pretty easy.
Yep, thank you so much.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Jeanette. Have a great rest of your day, and stay tuned. We'll be right back with more of the show.
We had the opportunity to learn some great summer beauty tips and tricks with the one and only Joanne Butler. That way you're prepared as we're making our way through the nice warm summer. Let's hear what she has to say.
And joining us now is Joanne Butler, a lifestyle expert, to help us with some lifestyle tips to get through these dog days of summer. Joining us now, Joanne, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
So what's going on with this summer? What are we looking for? What are your tips and tricks? Where do we start here?
Well, you know, we're entering the peak heat of the summer season, and we all know what that means. More sweat from everyday outdoor activities, you know, whether we're gardening, having a catch, even just taking a walk. All that heat and sweat create ideal conditions for Malassezia globosa, which is basically a fungus to thrive and raise the chance of dandruff flare-up. So I got some Head and Shoulders Bare here for you. They have your back and your scalp, just give you protection you'd expect from this brand. It's the #1 awarded scalp care brand. What's so special about Bare is that it's made with only 9 ingredients, including the clinically proven dandruff fighter, zinc pyrithione, or ZPT, which goes really deep to fight dandruff at the source while keeping your scalp and your hair refreshed. And it's sulfate, silicone, dye-free. There's 2 different formulas to fight dandruff, no matter your hair type. It doesn't discriminate dandruff, you know. So there's the Bare Pure Clean for oily hair and scalp, and Bare Soothing Hydration for dry hair and scalp. It just leaves your hair fresh, fab, and smells amazing too. And you can get it right at Walgreens and walgreens.com. And then speaking of confidence, let's talk deodorant next, because, you know, we always need this, but especially this time of year. This is the new Secret Whole Body Deodorant right here, designed for your entire body. It's gynecologist, dermatologist tested, made with intentional ingredients that can be used all over the body, so you can just confidently apply it from your pits to your privates, your feet, everywhere, all over. Clinically proven for up to 72 hours of odor protection. This too, free of aluminum, baking soda, dyes, phthalates, parabens, and it comes in 3 forms: a spray, a stick, and a cream. Goes on clear too, so there's no residue on your clothes, and you can find it right at food and drug stores starting at just $12.99.
I love that. I love
last
it.
but not least,
Yeah, keep going.
No, I love
keep it rolling.
Okay. Summertime can bring lots of messes, so I always take these everywhere. They're water wipes. I love them. Amazing for anything sandy, melty, sticky, sunscreen-covered hands, ice cream-smeared faces. You know, you can use these everywhere. Again, made with minimal ingredients, so they're gentle enough for all skin types, but they're tough enough to tackle just any mess you come across. They're great for summer camp, road trips, days at the beach. And they've just introduced these new hydrating clean wipes, same ingredients as the original ones, but they added just a drop of organic aloe vera, actually proven to boost skin hydration. In fact, these were originally made as baby wipes. Of course, they still are. And water wipes are the only certified microbiome safe baby wipe by My Microbiome, which is a certification, meaning they actually help maintain your skin's health. So parents, keep these in your car, your purse, your diaper bag. You will not be sorry. Go on their website, waterwipes.com, to see where they sell near you.
I love it. I love it. Joanne, what's like your biggest secret, or what's your biggest tip for everyone this summer with handling the heat?
Drink water. It's no secret, but do it. It's so important. You know, most of us are hydrated and don't even know it. Just every day we're hydrated. So especially in the summertime, you just cannot drink enough water, half your body weight in ounces.
I love that. And then why is it so important this time of year to take care of our skin and our hair and everything with our personal hygiene?
Because a lot of people just don't realize that, you know, like your hair, for example, your scalp is skin. So just like you would take care of the rest of your body, take care of your scalp, you know, exfoliate it, exfoliate your skin, take care of it. Always wear your SPF, especially now, you know, whenever you're even exposed to sunlight, make sure you're wearing your SPF. It's so important. Your skin is the biggest organ in our body. It's so important.
Definitely, definitely. Where can people go to follow your adventure? I know you're an editor-in-chief. You're doing so much great work out there. Where can people go to follow along your journey?
Yeah, follow us at Life Minute TV and, of course, lifeminute.tv online.
Love it. And then where can people go for more information about all these great products you shared?
You can find them there. lifeminute.tv will have more info on all these goodies and even more lifestyle and summer tips for you there.
Awesome, awesome. What's one big thing, Joanne, that people should really be aware of and look out for this summer when they're looking at their personal hygiene?
Their personal hygiene. Get your secret. Only $12.99. It's well worth it.
Just take care of yourself. Awesome, Joanne. Thanks so much for joining us this morning. Those dog days this summer, they're coming up. It's getting hot. We definitely want to take care of ourselves here. So thanks so much for joining us, and we will be right back with more of the show.
Thank you so much for tuning into your Sunday edition of Wasatch Weekends. We love getting to be here to bring you all of this great information. I'm super excited for those 3 finalists. I cannot wait to see who wins that incredible grant. So much great information with the U.S. Chamber of Commerce, and then of course some great beauty tips and tricks. I know I learned a thing or two, and I hope you did as well. Make sure that you tune in tomorrow for your Monday edition of Wasatch Weekends. I've been your host, Maddie Evans, and I'll see you tomorrow morning.